So I was up there trimming, and this is my Echo PPT-280. I've had this unit. I bought two of these in 2008, and they've been since 2008. This is the original bar. This is the original gearbox and everything. It's been a strong unit, man, but it finally won't tension no more. The bar is finally the bar's done. I mean, you would think that I would have needed to replace this bar, but we don't use these every single day, but I've used it tons and tons of times, and I'll replace bars as they needed, but it's never needed. You know, obviously I always replace the chain. But this whole assembly is done finally, so I can't finish the job. I'm gonna run up to a dealer here called Superior Saw, and we're going to go get some parts replaced. They actually don't have the whole box there. I want to just go and replace the whole box, but they have a unit that's been there for a while, and they're going to take apart. Yeah, they're going to take apart some of the pieces I need and put me something together. You know, there's another, and I don't mind bad mouthing them. I don't bad mouth anybody, but a place called Tools for Time here. I don't know if you guys have one in your area, but here they've always been. I can't stand them, dude. They're an Echo dealer here, but they're horrible. They're horrific. That's actually the first set of equipment I went to buy. You know, I spent 20 grand in this store, pole saws, all kinds of crap. My brand new, you know, Exmark mowers, 56 and a 36, you know, the whole yard. And just anytime I had an issue or needed something done, they were nasty, dude. They're very arrogant. They act like they are the one and all for anything to do with landscape and lawn maintenance tools. So I called up there just as a desperate measure. I haven't been in there in 2.5 years, and I called up there to see if they would, you know, if they had the part. I'm like, well, I'll just buy the whole head if you have the whole head. And he's like, no, we don't have the parts. I'm like, well, do you have any new units there? I didn't say what for. I just said, do you have any new units there? And he said, yeah, they have a bunch of units there. I was like, well, okay, can you take the whole gearbox assembly off of it? All you do is just 4 bolts, take it off and give it to me and order a replacement and put it on there. Hold on, I don't know if I can do that. Comes back to the phone, no, I can't do that. There, right there, there's my point. There's no reason why you can't take off that head, order a new one to help a customer out who spent tons of money there, even if they haven't spent tons of money there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, I don't need to go on, but that right there is why people don't sell products. That right there is why people put products in stores and they sit there for years, because of attitudes like that. I can't stand that store, man. And I hate to say that because I like everybody, everything, but Tools for a Time, they can suck it, man. Seriously. So I'm gonna go to this smaller company called Superior Saw. Those guys are always nice. I forget her name, that she's always worked at the counter. She's awesome, man. She puts me on hold, you know, says, hey, I've had a unit sitting here for a couple of years, this, you know, whatever it is, some assembly. I'll take all the parts off of that and hook you up so you can be up and running for the day. Because I'm like, I'm shut down, I need help. And Tools for Time didn't care. They could care less. You know, so I'm gonna go to Superior Saw, and she's gonna hook a brother up. Get my, because I do love this pole saw, man. I've got a lot of steel stuff, but I've always liked the Echo pole saws by far. Anyways, yeah, I'm about to get on the road, so I don't want to drive and talk. All right, guys, I went up to Superior Saw. They ended up having a whole new head gearbox assembly, so I just went in and grabbed the whole thing, popped it on here. I do have 2 of these, so I'm gonna go ahead and repair. I'm gonna repair the other one. So what I did was I went back, and these bolts right here, these bolts on the one that I was using today was stripped. So I have 2 of these. So I went in and put this new head on, you know, number 2, and then the one I was using today I left at the house. Sorry, it's windy out here. So I'm gonna end up fixing that later. So for now, what I'm going to do is get out here and finish this job up. It's just me today. The guys are out, so you know, I got the black pearl right there. I'm going to finish loading that sucker up. before any of you tree nuts want to tell me that this is all the wrong way, I know that. That's why I'm doing it by myself. So, don't do this at home. Okay, guys? Chain so bad. Chainsaw. I didn't realize how bad it was until just now. I should probably get this stuff out of their front door in case they walk out. They're not slammed in the face. So yeah, this chainsaw is ridiculous, but it does you no good when your blade sucks or when your chain sucks. I've never sharpened them, and it's not like I'm rich, but you know, sitting there sharpening those versus just spending 20 bucks on a new chain, I'm sorry, I just go buy a new chain, man. Like, I'm not gonna sit there all day and just sharpen one of these things. I'm just saying, whatever.